All right, this is my quick and dirty review of the Leatherman Arc. This is coming from somebody that's been daily driving a Signal for about 3 years. I work in electronics, low voltage wiring, alarm systems, CCTV, some general other stuff. But the Signal covered a lot of bases for me. A saw, I would use it all the time for cutting sheetrock and ceiling tiles. The blade I've used for a whole bunch of other things. But there were some tools on here that just weren't useful for me. Like I replaced the knife sharpener with this 3D printed part so I could fit another bit. Fire starter, never really used it. So, but it served me well for a long time, but I am going to be decommissioning it. I love the Arc. The hand feel of this thing is amazing. Everybody that I've handed this tool to, they hold it and they're like, wow, that is the highest quality multi-tool I've ever held in my hand. So why do I like the Arc? I don't know. This is my first experience with the free P2 platform. I mean, off of the bat, you know, you got a MagnaCut blade. I'm not a huge blade guy, but it's the gold standard, I hear. The rest of the tools are accessible from the outside, and we all know the pedigree that these tools come from. Of course, the scissors are fantastic. These have been shared with other Leatherman tools, so we know the pedigree and the history and what is awesome about the tools that have been time-tested. The precision driver. You know, in my industry, this is fantastic for if you're doing low gauge wire into a screw down terminal. It's kind of handy to have. In addition to that, it works well in conjunction with Volti. Volti is a product that we sell. And basically, it turns your Leatherman into a multimeter. I'll demonstrate that here real quick. We're going to grab a lithium-ion battery out of this flashlight here. And we'll turn the switch on. And we can articulate the arms to get a battery test here. So this is positive, the rest of the tool becomes a negative. Be very careful when you're testing lithium batteries, because if you short it out, that's a bad day. And we're gonna count the blinks here. Yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3.9 volts, that could use a top off. It's not that low, but pretty cool. So, as far as the rest of the tool, I have one gripe, but first let's kind of check this out. This is neat. I mean, it looks, the interface between this ratcheting bit holder and the rest of the tool, it just looks big and beefy and like you could really give it some torque before it would fail. And that brings me to the thing that I'm unsure about, and that is the size of these fasteners. Historically, Leatherman has put much beefier fasteners on the end of the tool where you have your pivoting, articulating tools that come out. I thought about this, and you know what? I think this is forgivable because I'd want this to act as a shear pin. If I'm really working on this thing, I'd rather hear a snap and stop than to actually start bending and having the rest of the tool start weeble wobbling around. Yeah, all in all, I think this is a fantastic tool. I think it's a home run. Would I pick it over the Wave? You know, it really depends. At the $229 price point, I'm not going to complain about it. However, it does make the Wave seem even more attractive to somebody that just might be starting out in their career, because the Wave does a lot of the same stuff. It's just the Arc does it better. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video.